Fully. We're live. Sorry for the late start. All of the subscribers, them are wait. Is what I say? Yeah, man. Fully. So, you know, there is another assassination and chump life, you know. But before we get to that, we have to do the thing right and proper. Big up Jamaica. Big up Nakisha. Big up everyone that is supported them. You know what I say? Yeah, man, that is it. Big up everybody. Nakisha, big up yourself. Big up the fans, them. So make me do it properly, you know. Big up Jamaica, man. Big up Canada, because we have a hot thing here right in the night, you know. So what I say? Big up Miss British. Yes, I say, yeah, man, the whole Canada, I have to do it properly, and that I just said I got to do. Big up the whole Canada, watch this.
Popcorn I represent here. Canada book like Bulco. Party shot like of Canadian fans. Popcorn I represent here. Canada book like Bulco. Party shot like one M16. Look out soon for the Raving King. Big up the whole Canada from here to there to everywhere, yeah?
This is my daddy. Some say we not live long. One time for the band. One time for the band.
Yeah, man, big up Miss British, the whole Canada, Toronto, everywhere. Large up yourself, man. Blessings, Miss British in the house, you know what I mean? So we have to do that excellently, because she love music, you know, so we have to do it and drop them thing there. As we say, big up the whole Canada, from year to year to year. That is it. Hello. Yeah, man. Today, man, Miss British, man, you know. Whole Canada Queen is in the house. So they have to know. We have to do a music set there. Got mad thing. But yeah, man. But then I'm gonna check out whole heap of thing. But you may see me have to kick it off musically, you know what I mean? Give a vibe, see a maker, you gotta relax and take in a jar, you know. Hope say everything alright today, you know. Blessings. That's how thing said. You see what I say? We'll check out what go on in Jamaica now. Or them want to hear about chump thing, because they make another assassination of a chump, you know. Eat me the day, so I go check out and stream and thing, you know. That is it. Definitely.
Sleep outside of the ground. We have each other black. Yeah, I'm a real bro from day one. Never ever sell you out. Loyalty is priceless, and it's something we pay down pan. Countless times we sleep outside of the ground. We have each each other black.
Yeah, I'm a real bro from day one. Never ever sell you.
Do you want to learn the trading strategies that we've perfected over the last 30?
That is it. That is it. That is it. That is it, man.
I mean, so I do me, while some other niggas trying to do me, but I don't do men.
You no love man, so take your.
So people who have the full breakdown, yes, I go on here, you know. You see me, the man they make off a chump again, you know. But 3 times now, this them a try to take chump life now, you know. So chump head is wanted by these guys. So me I say, when they make off a Donald J chump again.
Gunfire erupts just steps away from the White House. Secret Service agents return fire. A suspect is killed. A bystander injured. And America's most protected building goes into lockdown, while President Donald Trump was reportedly inside. Chaos unfolded outside the White House after an armed man allegedly opened fire near a Secret Service security checkpoint located at 17th
Street and Pennsylvania Avenue. According to officials, the suspect pulled a weapon from a bag and began shooting toward officers guarding the checkpoint. Secret Service agents immediately returned fire. Witnesses described hearing between 10 and 20 rounds fired in rapid succession. Journalists stationed near the White House sprinted into secure briefing rooms as alarms echoed across the area. The suspect was rushed to a hospital where he later died. A bystander was also hit during the exchange of gunfire. Moments after the shooting near the White House, President Donald Trump issued his first public response on Truth Social. Trump praised the Secret Service response, saying officers had acted quickly and bravely during the incident. He also confirmed that the suspect had been apprehended as security teams moved to lock down the area. Multiple reports have identified the gunman as 21-year-old Nasser Best. Authorities say he was already known to the Secret Service after several previous incidents near the White House complex. Court documents reportedly show the suspect had previously ignored restricted area warnings and had once claimed to be Jesus Christ. Investigators also say a stay-away order had earlier been issued against him following repeated attempts to approach White House entry points. Just 2 days back, Trump had announced he would miss his own son, Donald Trump Jr.'s wedding, to remain at the White House during what he called an important period of time amid the ongoing war with Iran. The shooting comes amid growing concerns over security threats surrounding the White House. Just weeks earlier, another armed incident near the White House Correspondents' Dinner triggered panic among officials.
So second time, just the other day, a man try shoot up a dinner with Trump in it. And then the man try shoot up the White House again. And guess what? It is 2 times a 2 black person, you know. Cha-cha. A 2 black person, you know. Because the last one was black typically, and this one is black too. You see? Cha-cha. And then one Trump in, you know. I have some president tell man I shoot off at the rats clat. A 2 black man this doesn't look good, daddy. And then see how Trump target people and I try to deport everybody. Right now we not even want him come target the black population like we're target already. No, I lie them at tell big up Nakisha in the house. I lie them at like more find out, you know. I dive deep in it, man. They better a picture of them I put up, you know. We'll get the real news. CNN.
Alright, I'm making a.
Oh, I hear a CNN I say, you know. You see what I say? God, I better the picture them put up that look like saying black and them have dreads to me. So, I know. Ja. I'm not good look, you know.
We begin this morning with the man who was killed after shooting near the White House. A bystander was also shot and is in critical condition.
An eyewitness captured the sounds of the rapid-fired gunshots there. The Secret Service says it happened near a security checkpoint. The president was at the residence. The White House was immediately placed on lockdown and officers were mobilized. The tense moment of journalists on White House grounds reacting to the threat was also caught on camera.
That President Trump has said a deal is close, only for the two sides to remain far apart.
That was ABC's Selena Wang.
A serious thing, you see the journalist attack and then beer fire, a beer, I wouldn't think in the background and like shadow a live report and then shots start go off like crazy. Yo, a serious thing that go on to them and a joke thing. No, check out this man.
Was also caught on camera.
That President Trump has said a deal is close, only for the two sides to remain far apart.
That was ABC's Selena Wang. The correspondent was recording a social media video when she heard those shots. She ducked for cover, as you saw.
Julia Binbrook is standing by. Julia, you were there. You had just finished doing a live shot for us when all of this happened. Walk everyone through what you heard, what you saw, and what we're hearing about President Trump, who is there at the White House tonight.
That's right. President Donald Trump was here at the White House as this happened. Secret Service has confirmed he was not impacted by this incident in any way. But as we were standing here, I was speaking with you, Jessica, and had just walked toward the press briefing room, just had opened.
Kapin man, cause this come like a some mind ultra thing agwaya, so some mind control thing, you know. Cause me I see the two person them black because no one gunman can never get through White House security. That's impossible. One gunman is like suicide. You will never get inside the White House to go shoot chum by yourself like that. You see it? So I don't know where a man that take up himself now. I say unless him just know say you might open up fire pan the security them the Secret Service them out of the White House because they might blame it say assassination and chop. It couldn't be assassination for real, Nakisha. Most likely them tell how it be assassination when one gunman can't get in the White House. Can't get in the White House as one gunman. You need a military brother, man, them security sophisticated, you know. You think you can just barge in as a one gunman saying at the White House? Nah, man. And just like the brother the other day where I try to shoot up the restaurant, like you never get through if you go into the restaurant. Like this come like some mind ultra thing. Some mind ultra thing like the world I get crazy, bro.
Opened the door when I heard what appeared to be
Gunshots, dozens of gunshots. It was this repeated noise, so much so that we thought it might be fireworks at first. And that's when my photographer, Joe Wagner, was out here on the lawn. This is his video right here. As you can see, the reporters who were out here still doing their hits, they were told to move, to get inside quickly, and everyone took off running. You can see Secret Service trying to make sure that the area is secured. They're on the north lawn. And then as we got inside, we were then on lockdown for about 40 minutes and just a lot of questions about what had taken place. And a very scary moment. We now know that the suspect had taken out a weapon and was shot by Secret Service. We also know that a bystander was shot. It is unclear if those shots came from the suspect or in return fire.
Let's go to CNN's Brian Todd live in D.C. Brian, good morning to you. What have you learned about this gunman and what happened?
Well, Victor, we have new information on the suspect from our colleagues Josh Campbell, Holmes Librand, and Evan Perez. They cite 3 law enforcement sources as saying that the suspect is identified as 21-year-old Nazir Best. According to one source, Best did have previous encounters with the Secret Service. Our source is telling us that in June of 2025, he blocked an entry lane at the White House. At that moment, he apparently claimed that he was God, and after that, he was admitted for psychiatric evaluation. A month later, in July of 2025, he was arrested after attempting to enter a White House complex driveway, and the judge ordered him to stay away from the White House grounds. According to our sources, he had also made several statements on social media, including at least one with stating some kind of an intent to harm President Trump. And speaking of President Trump, he did respond to this shooting in a post on Truth Social. Here's part of it. He said, quote, "This event is 1 month removed from the White House Correspondents' Dinner shooting and goes to show how important it is for all future presidents to get what will be the most safe and secure space of its kind ever built in Washington, D.C. The national security of our country demands it," end quote, from the president. He's referring, of course, to his construction of the White House ballroom there, which he has emphasized after the White House Correspondents' Dinner shooting. That's the best place he believes to have that event. He believes.
That says it best, man, is it? Because there's some minor thing, them thing, because in chaos, there's always opportunity, is it? So in this chaos, they always try to build opportunity, shooting up the ballroom. A gunman try to shoot up the ballroom because they want the dinner to start be held at the White House. This happen now them a go hyper them security now to a well extent, like what the president just say it should be the most secure place in Washington, which it is, because there's no one gunman can breach that property, much less defense them before even getting taken out. You have snipers on the roof, you have automated technology, state-of-the-art weapons, plus you have the bunker where them control and watch every little thing. So, man, stop them nonsense, man. This not look right for the black population right now. Like them want, like the man want turn up the notch right now for the black people them to say a 2 black man that try to take him out. You see it? John, a suicide mission you go on there, so that even want, when I want elaborate no more upon this, because it's just pure madness. Pure madness, this. You see, because this come like, me not take this lightly. You see, it come like some mind ultra, because the CIA have them weapon there, you know, control people's mind. You see, this brother just get up at 21-year-old. I'm look deep into this suspect, you know, and see if this person is gonna be some scholar, like university student and thing. Him just be so stupid for just know, say, alright, I'm gonna throw my life today, because this is be a one-man suicide mission. No, man, let me look up the suspect. Go on to see the suspect. Yeah, suspect have to be identified. We see the suspect. One know about the suspect. We don't want to know nothing more about the shoot him. We see who is the suspect. We see who is the suspect. One know about the suspect. Release him background, I could know about the suspect. God, this not make no sense to me. Yeah. Never will release nothing about the suspect. So let me see the suspect. Yes, so this is the suspect. A black individual. Dreads. I want to know about the suspect, because this is how we're going to break this down now. Like, why would this young man today take up himself like this and ready to throw away his life? Like, it not make no sense to me. I want to know about the suspect. This now make no sense to me at all.
Close, only for the two sides to remain far apart.
Really?
A chaotic scene unfolded near the White House Saturday evening after Secret Service agents shot and killed an armed man who opened fire at a security checkpoint just steps away from the presidential complex. Officials identified the suspect as 21-year-old Nasir Best of Maryland, a man who, according to court filings, had previous encounters with law enforcement and was already known to the United States Secret Service. According to investigators, the shooting happened shortly after 6 p.m. near 17th Street and Pennsylvania Avenue Northwest. Authorities say Best approached a White House checkpoint, pulled a handgun from a bag, and began firing towards Secret Service officers. Agents immediately returned fire, striking Best. He was rushed to a nearby hospital where he later died. Officials say one bystander was also injured during the exchange. At the time of the shooting, President Donald Trump was inside the White House and was quickly briefed on the incident. The White House complex was temporarily locked down as heavily armed agents secured the area and rushed reporters.
He's 21-year-old, we get that. He's 21. He's young, he look young to me. So yeah, one know. So one day go by, I want to know about this young man. Like why this young man that take up himself and want to do such a suicide mission. These are the things people are looking to. They just are looking to say, hey, a black man in rage right now. No, you see, I can guarantee you this guy could have in some. Because they said he was known by the Secret Service. That means he's a frequent Washington individual to the White House. Remember, the White House also does tours too. The people go take pictures outside it and think it's a monument, you know. So yeah, so why would this young man do this now? You know, why would this young man when they want to say another ruthless black individual? Because the first one where tried to shoot up the restaurant was a university scholar, graduate. Either thinks him to do something better with him life more than go do him with him life, show him life. This one, at least he get arrested. This one was gunned down by the Secret Service, which is expected because you can't breach the White House as a single gunman. So that don't make no sense. So he would have said to himself, say maybe another Donald Trump, like what them put it. Maybe him just want to go shoot up the Secret Service and shoot up the White House. Maybe he was under some ultra mind control of the CIA, them up and the people them up or some yo, this world is crazy, yo. Like, why would he want to go through him life right now? Because there's no way you can assassinate the president. It's madness, bro. Madness. I don't want to hear about this.
Tell her this cargo.
So, back on local side, you know, dancehall music, Jamaican vibe. You see, them story they now make no sense right now. Cause me look deep and vivid in things. Me not just look what they want us to read. That no make no sense. So a black man, young individual, just go through him life to themselves. So as it break on, want to know the story where they're gonna put out about him. Was he depressed? Was he in acute stress? All of these things, him just decide to go on a suicide mission. Them things they never forgot answer. I don't want to hear the story that come out right now. The story that come out and say yes, he was a troubled individual. He made social media posts about assassinating Donald Trump. Then him not gonna assassinate Donald Trump to this, and Donald Trump inside the White House. Well secure. Well secure. You think an elusive gunman can just take up himself and go on a rampant and expect him to go? That's not tactical. It make no sense. Back from local side, where Deep John Cargo operated. Dancehall music, Vibes Cartel. I mean, bass spins with the thing that were released there. Them bathroom. More the females them fair do more skits still, man. I lie. Some female them, the guys are female them. I'm if roll out in on the bathroom them too and drop some rope video with the thing them to the song too, you know. Yeah man, I see few people do it and the G repost it and think few females and thing, you know, which is right, you know, makes sense, you know. Yeah man, that's all them thing them wanna check out still, you know. Yeah man, that is right, man.
I've been a man, so all of them. I mean, it's really tough. So that's Shaggy greatest set of dancehall artists of all time in no particular order. Now we see some reaction is like some people are call out Shaggy for this because he cut out a vibe Satel and even Mavado. We have that coming up. Also, we're gonna feature Bunty right here performing at a recent event. Also, Futa Hype say this about Bunty. We have that coming up, people, because you know what lately some people have said Bunty ill him can't perform or do nothing. So we are gonna get him.
Yeah, basically we foot type I said today, you know, we do a live about that today. Basically foot type want to put it say Bounty Killer really sick because foot type I say Bounty Killer should not die right now, do not die on him. Is it cause yeah that sound like Bounty Killer in a some like that not sound good. Like foot type I said today. That sound like Bounty Killer really sick. Is he the general, nah lifestyle, Jano. Is the general sick? Cause of type of make it sound. Is he
Get into all of that. Also, some big move Popcorn I make with the song we have out now with Drake. Stay tuned.
Yo, reggae media TV, badder than everything we're bad, and we madder than everything we're mad. So bless our people. First thing first, we are kick things off right here as Bunty is back. Yes, people, recently we see Bunty touch the stage right here. As you can see, Bunty himself caption, look into my eyes, dandy shandy, it's Rodney, not Randy. Yes, people, so right here, Bunty has a alliance, you know, during his recent performance right here over the weekend. So this come after rumor circulate that Bunty ill. Why them not see him? But it's like Bunty right here, him not address that. Him just a do him thing same way, and we see right here where Futa Hype send a message for Bunty.
Speedy recovery. Get well soon if actual. Cause killer when you listen to this and listen carefully. You can't dead before some boy and come here bumper class funeral. You can't afford to dead and make some laugh. You hear me say to you? Do not do it. Anything you have to do to get back 100, if a herbal you go go, if a fruits and vegetable alone you go go, if a source of water, anything, you can't afford to dead for some people after you. You hear me say to you? And you fuck up, you know, and give up and go dead, you know. Before some people are make me shame, you know. Me not come here blood clot funeral, you know. So you better try and listen to this pussy clot here and nobody dead. Oh, you hear me tell you?
So meanwhile, we see Skipper right here recently performing the UK, and the fans them already.
so if you type I say me I say again that sound like say Bounty Killer really sick. Is he well sickness no respect nobody, you know, sickness anybody can sick, you know. We wish Bounty Killer a speedy recovery and pray for him anything when I go through. Cause when me hear them song a while ago, look into my eyes. Tell me what you see. Can you feel my pain? I'm not your enemy. Give us a better way. Things really bad. Yo, no matter how the dancehall industry spread, brother, Bounty Killer, a true entertainer. A true entertainer, brother. The man, they are true entertainer. That is what dancehall is. Bounty Killer is dancehall, brother. The man, they. Me I watch Super Bowl performance the other night, man, with Gwen Stefani. Oh, the man I rip the stage. Yo, John no killer. Bounty killer. Come here, see me strong confirmation say G sick for true. I know where G have for real. Come get official confirmation. I nah chat the man business for online car. Some people don't even know say them have respect sickness is it. Yeah, some man come out and do them thing them nah do them thing they is it. Or rich pray for general have a speedy recovery man. But nah like general for real man. Okay, the health did it. Healthcare system did it. Money did it. You see it, kind of prayers did it. Can do it, man. Cause once we are praying, we are believe, man. We are put in the work, man. But if you type of say, they say that's all like say, the man have all time to live. Cause man say, do not die, do not. The brother they still mad, man. That's still, you know, brother. You follow them, man, they, you know. Clout is a rash thing and clicking on likes, views, people say anything. Mess around people illness, bro. People ill, a serious thing. You see, can't make fun of them thing and make joke of them thing there. And the man come out and say him not sick. Everybody else around down the thing, but John, tough.
Already I make much of him.
So Drake's latest chart takeover is generating headlines across the music industry while simultaneously delivering a major boost to Jamaican dancehall star Popcorn. Thanks to their latest collaboration, Amazing Shape, Popcorn is finally set to make his long-awaited Billboard Hot 100 debut at number 75, earning the first Hot 100 entry of his career. The latest chart projections have the track opening with 63.4k units, fueled largely by 6.4 million US streams, giving Popcorn the strongest commercial opening of his career in the United States. The song has also sold more than 10,000 units in Canada and is set to debut in the top 40 of the Canadian Hot 100. It will mark the highest Billboard Hot 100 debut for a song featuring a Jamaican artist in more than a decade. The last song featuring a Jamaican artist to debut on the Billboard Hot 100 was Shake It to the Max by Molly, Silent Addy, Skillibeng, and Shensia, which entered at number 91 on the chart dated May 31st, 2025. So regarding artist DJ, call out Cargo for being fake and a two-mode cutlass.
I tell you this cargo. I do you to it, you know. Is either you rate a nigga or you don't rate him, is it? Yeah, cause I see I say some things, dog. I remember say you're one of them way act like you're the rip. Zane, at no point in time I not ball out in no song, I sing my truth. You see me? And from the start out the game, me keep in a mile lane. Don't tell me about no switch up nothing. I remember say me start out with no punching bag and fully bad and only for other things me start out with. Me is a versatile artist, you know, can't box me up, boy. You see me? And the next thing too. Remember when you start out your rasta and you trim and you go say 2 some or 3 some or how much some you say. And you do all of your thing them a man I see bro. You see me? You do your thing and thing. Some of the time when you go on like when I give you strength, but I help when I help them down too, you know. Yeah, dog, come on, don't see pre brother. You can't wake up no ansness pan Jaja power in you. You see me? No ansness you can't wake up on my powers. You see me? So when time you see the thing arise, you can go on like you want set fuel to fire. You see me? Don't try to do that boy. And don't me see I talk about car color and some style. We see them style, you know. You dep on media and I talk about car color and car. Me see a code where you deal with. You see me, dog? But just go and do your thing, bad man. Hear that? Go and do your thing, cause more time on the show on the true colors. Yeah, dog. I just say there.
So due to the fact that Shaggy didn't mention Vybz Kartel among the greatest dancehall artists of all time, we see like some fans agree, some disagree.
In no particular order, would have to be Yellowman, Shabaranks, Supercat, Bujo. You need a 5 rush more. You know, I've been a man to all of them. I mean, it's really tough.
Well, people, let me know what you think about this as you can see some of the reaction. This person posts, Shaggy bad mind, Mavado and the Cartel is a must. And next person say, the fact that he didn't mention Vybz Kartel says a lot because hold on, Gully Gaza naga kick off a clash, man. Gully Gaza naga clash, man. I say, man, I anticipated clash,
None of those artists is
why you are going with that, man. Gully versus Gaza again. Man, get a time for redeem themselves, you know. And left a legacy clash. That's thing to me, wasn't it? Could have been better. Could have been better. Where is it? New update. New concert. Gully 26. Gully versus Gaza. Oh, they play everything, you know.
But thank you. Big up yourself. I love you too. Big up yourself. I love you too. Richie, Jamaica got to the two side. You have the Gully and you have the Gaza. Who are you representing for? You know they call me the queen of dancehall. So can we go for the king of dancehall? Shut the windows.
Spice there, I go. One in the building here. So Spice, that's Queen Iris, Ugandans. Which side are you on? Gully versus Gaza. Alright, no bad.
But now no one getting at the star mine. Anyway, you see the teacher, me have a star 9. Never can see a youth rise, but the action and read while them a use nice. Here with the cause of the two wise. It let it out of the star, yo, make the star shine. But now no one getting at the star mine. Anyway, you see the teacher, me have a star 9. Never can see a youth rise, but the action and read while them a use nice. Here with the cause of the two wise. It let it Staring at you. That's what it means. Vibes, we're not really enemies, you know what I mean? We have plans to do another collaboration. Vibes, we're not really enemies, you know what I mean? We have Alright, man. Oh, dude. Yeah, man. To humiliate Dennis Rodman.
Women with incontinence.
So there's a story going around about Drake, and people.
You come out here for now. Captain, how do me call you? Come out here for now. I come up, hey, brother, let me tell you this. Yo, bro, real channel you. Can't take my black feet every day. Nobody know do want me to feel you. Nobody at all. No do want me to feel out here, so. And that punch up, you killing them crazy. Them from me, you're killing them crazy.
So the Joker finally accept the challenge and went ahead to host him daughters. Only so God know could I do that. For so many years, one Kevin up on the media, and him talk about him having kids. Him talk a bunch of things. We see a lot of people go after him, ask him to post him kids him if him have kids and all of these things. But nobody was successful enough to do that. Why? Let me tell you why. You see, everybody else I do what Kevin I do by shouting, by going at war. But say God know, I deal with facts. And you see,
when you can't counteract facts, when you can't use the fiction to counteract the facts, when you can't use misinformation to counteract the facts, the only thing you have to deal with is facts. So you have to connect facts with facts. You have to bring forth proof to your facts that you talk. Because me bring forth it. Now, let me show you this clip with one Kevin.
Say God no. You know, we are trying to rectify something when it comes to alkaline. And we are say, alkaline, we never see him with a woman yet. But this is my artist. Him name Vibes Cartel. And we always see him with a woman. Now, we not try if you come and say, but Kevin, we never see you with no youth yet. You're not no youth or nothing. What? Are you serious? You know watch me live them then. You know watch me live them. You need to watch me live them, man. God no. Since you know watch me live them. This is my daughter, brother. Yeah, man, I'm a daughter. My beautiful daughter, this, bro. So, me and your artist and I same thing. So, me can't show my youth. All right, tell Alkaline show one youth. Say, God, no. Tell Alkaline show one youth. Can't me just show you one youth. Me tired of una look excuse for Alkaline all over and over again. Oh yeah. Una has a talk, this and una has a talk, that. Brother, me nah see uno, I run out and show one girl with Alkaline a fuck or him used to fuck. And that we want to see. I want to shut the fuck up. And topics that you guys would have been running with. Why would not run with this? The cancellation of 2 shows of Uno God, of Uno Batty Bass. Why Uno not run out and talk about the cancellation of the show? Why Uno you not talk about it? Say God no. What is the reason why Alkaline show is cancelled? Because Uno know more than everybody else, you know. A fool artist, you know, brother. Me can't tell you what's the reason why Vice Cartel Cayman Island show is a go. Because ticket sale is on the high note from him drop that ticket a sell. Within the first 30 minutes, Cayman Island was sold out. Jamaica, Freedom Street. Within the first 45 minutes, sold out. It's a bigger space. Malta, England. Within the first 20 minutes, tickets sold out. Guadeloupe. Within the first 10 minutes, tickets sold out. You're going to say I'm exaggerating. I could do that because tickets sold out. You can't do nothing because ticket no sell out. Your artist is the arena closer. Is the arena. Arena look bad pan Jamaicans. Yeah. Your artist is not the arena sheller. Him walk and pick up the buckle after the arenas are finished. Vendettas, we have some arena phone clean. Cause Cartel about to shell them done. As mean as uno artist is Alkaline. Alkaline never give nobody no strength in the music fraternity. And him never give no promoter no strength. But because him see CJ Milan and Cartel a do them thing, him plan for fuck it up. And he did. Him fuck up a good relationship with Cartel and CJ Milan. Because when CJ Milan pick up that boy, thinking that the boy was the match to bring down Cartel, she never know say he was the match to make she look bad as a promoter to bring her back to our level of even promoting party and all our party them I get cancer. CJ Milan never know that. Him show you up, CJ Milan. I think he was trying to be like Joe. Joe Bagnan, when name Joe Bagnan and this, yo, I can't pronounce his name now, because I kind of have a little list. Joe, big up yourself. You don't know who me attack. Scatter. She a try to be like Uno. CJ Milan really a try to be like Uno. I have never yet to see one of Scatter and Joe them show cancel door. And Mavado, let me tell you something. You see, when time you did a war,
A scatter did not tell Adi, say, yeah, do song. Go for scatter.
That's one Kevin. Him talk about alkaline cancellation shows again. Now, one Kevin, do you remember Costa Rica? That's number one. That Vibes Cartel, your boss, your idol, your god, claim that he and the promoter is working on fixing that situation. It never been fixed. That was a cancellation. And Vibes Cartel, the world boss, the god, the most powerful dancehall artist in the history of dancehall. That's number one cancellation. Make we talk about Houston, Texas. Do you remember about that show? Do you remember about that show? If I'm not lying, I think that show was supposed to take place in October 2025. Do you remember? Oh, guess you weren't paying attention. That's a cancellation for the god, Vibes Cartel. In a 2025. All of these shows that I'm talking about is happening.
I understand how I go and I want to catch up. When Kevin a bona fire upon alkaline them show and say we the youth you like him a alkaline fan and him a alkaline him a do more things still come watch him. Him talk about other things and all the things, but you know, alkaline I like him artist I vendetta him a rep, is it? So yeah. You know, Kevin a rep cause I say like him and Kevin a go back and forth media journalism. So it's a spike. And it a work for the two of them because them a get views and them a get notoriety and popularity. So yeah, we go and check out what I want.
In 2025. So that's two. Alkaline got two, right? Now, the funniest part about this is Alkaline show, first show cancelled Friday. Boom, Saturday and take a plane, private jet. Fly go over Ghana. I shut along the place. Yeah, you want to see what I go on? All right, let me show you. That's how we deal with show. That's how we deal with show. Yeah, that's Alkaline. The day after the cancellation, right? Now, let's talk about Trinidad. I'm sure you remember the money that Cartel stole and now facing a 7.5 or 7 point something $1 million lawsuit. You remember that show, right? Jacko. That Vibes Cartel claim is his friend. Jacko, who helped Vibes Cartel and his whole entire Gaza empire to appear in front of Trinidad crowd for the first time in cartel life. In a cartel early part-time career. A Jacko do it. Nobody else there look on cartel. And Jacko say, make me do this for my brethren. For what? My brethren. And Jacko pack up a whole line team and fly him in. Jacko did that. Now, cartel did stated that he might deal with this because I'm friend. So if you're your friend and you're just missing what 1,300,000, you could have just got this show and perform one song. But you didn't. Oh, you're not talk about that one, Kevin. Oh, I forgot. If you're gonna talk about it, you're gonna be biased, right? Yeah, you're gonna be biased. So in even spelling a sense, you talk about it, right? Now, you're talking about alkaline being a fish. You know, it's a crime to beat a kid. It's a crime. Right now, I feel like I need to call 911 for myself right now. For literally a school. You know? Now, if you don't know, let me educate you again. Cartel say him love every freaky gal. Listen the word. Every type of freaky gal. Him love them all. And one, Kevin, if you know, because you say he's a street man. So if you're a street man, you will know the different type of freaky gal and what them do. Now, you love freaky gal, but you don't love every freaky gal if you're straight. You're not going to love every freaky gal. You know that. So, that's one point of view to look at things. Now, Cartel mentioned that he want a woman to tickle him fancy. Bumbo. Rub her tongue all over him body. All over, you know. He never say a specific part, you know. He say all over. And what all mean? Every single part. Right? All right. Now, not only that, but Cartel recently make a song, and him stated in the song that him like it when woman shave out them asshole clean and look pretty. Why would a man be sexing a woman and want to look down in the asshole? Because if me a give a woman a backers, you know, either me a go grab her throat or me a go hold her ear and them thing there. You understand what I mean? And me a go hold her on the ass and I beat it, but me not go stay down in the ass like, oh yeah, me want to clean. Oh yeah, it look pretty like. No, that cranny, that weird. Now we burn out alkaline body wash song. Because you see, one of the things I'm a partial with my fire, and I'm a partial if I go back on my page, you will see that. A lot of you know that and I try to be hypocrite. You understand? And the vendetta people them can tell you know. Right? Now, me burn out that song. Me not agree to that song. None at all. That line in the song, I don't agree to none at all. You understand? I mean, I gotta take it back. Me not agree to it. But one, Kevin, can you be truthful? Like say God no. Or can you be a man enough? Like say God no. And burn out these dirty acts of cartel? Can you do that publicly? Like how say God no can say, yo, me blaze fire. Me blaze fire upon body wash part of the song for alkaline. Can you do that? You see, there's a difference between me and you, one, Kevin. You depend upon cartel for put on your pot on fire. You understand? Me no depend upon alkaline. Me no depend upon cartel. Me no depend upon nobody. Remember this in one, Kevin. And if you know aware. This is a God know that you talk about. The only man on TikTok we have deleted multiple pages with thousands of followers. Because what? When I depend on TikTok to feed me. Fame is not something that me run down. I've been there before, a lot of times. So if y'all I wanna wear just a come and feel like say God know that no. We wanna say Ivan here do, we can go ask around. We build TikTok. We were the first person on Jamaica on TikTok. We build it. You understand what I mean? And we did deal with creativity. If you don't know. You understand what I mean? So, I don't want to feel like, say, I want newcomer this to this thing. We've been doing Facebook. We've been doing this. This is not even my first page. I have multiple pages on YouTube. Yes, I say? So, I don't want you feel like, say, I want like a just come. I don't want you feel like, say, because I build this a page, yeah, you feel like, say, yeah, this is the first. No. 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 I have bigger page than this. I was stripped by artists. Let me talk it straight. Artists them, Bounty Killer, Mr. Vegas, Ninja Man, Pretty Dan, the whole of them reported my big page. Let me talk it, please, Gamble, because I'm not afraid of nobody. You see me I say? I'm going to lose that page. Now, one Kevin, can you be a man and tell Cartel, say, putting out a video, winding up in your bathroom and self on the media is not appropriate? For a man that is an idol to a lot of youths, can you tell him that's not appropriate? That's not. That's not a part of our culture, whether you like it or not. Me not care if you don't want someone to enjoy themselves. You can enjoy yourself by your pool. Run up and down at your pool naked as you want, but don't put it out on the media. You can enjoy yourself in your bathroom as you want, but don't put it out on the media. A whole heap of people look up to you. Whole heap of people look up to you. See there? You make all one Kevin start wear boxers and go on all of them something. They run down by all a rope for look like you. A matter of fact, my people, the way how one Kevin idolize Cartel, look at this picture. Him even want him own see them. Him have to go make a AI see them. That's how much him idolize Cartel. That's how much him want to be Cartel. Him want to have Cartel position. That's how much. One Kevin, behave yourself. Humble yourself. Right? I am not like the others where you feel like, say, boy, you can take on and rub out. No, say God knows it's different. If you don't know, which you should have known on one, Kevin. This is something that you should have been aware of. You understand what I mean? You get loud, I can get loud and grimy and dirty. Ask Pretty Dan. Ask World Dog them, they will tell you. This is a God know. Me can brag and boast about that. If you think, say, you can talk about a bunch of things, one Kevin me can spilled. Like that. Just like that. You understand what I mean? When me put people in a them place in a one Kevin, then I come back in. Because me deal with facts. Me not deal with fiction, me not deal with feelings, me deal with facts.
Jamaica is the only country peddle stuff at you to sing for them.
What do you feel about the gangster lyrics? What do you feel about people saying that it impacts the society differently?
Whether you're a cultural artist or a dancehall artist, do not flap.
Did you feel like stepping over to the dancehall space could be a little risky for your fan base?
My biggest enemy is an empty rhythm.
I remember coming to Jamaica, this is in the sound system times, and going to Bobby Digital, and Bobby Digital saying to us that he has this artist, and let
you. Come out here, son, now. I come up, blood. Hey, brother, let me tell you this. Yo, bro. Me rate you on youth. Can't tell me black for you every day. Nobody no do what me do for your youth. Nobody at all. No do what me do for your out here, so.
And the punch get you killing them crazy. Simple means so you killing them shaky. Don't nobody feel a late thing. I beat up your gum. Chat PT 365. Gunshot a big skin.
So the Joker finally accept the challenge and went ahead to post him daughters. Only Sir God know could I do that.
Don't nobody feel a late thing. I beat up your gum. Chat PT 365. Gunshot a big skin.
For so many years, one Kevin up on the media and him talk about him having kids. Him talk a bunch of things. We see a lot of people go after him, ask him to post him kids him if him have kids and all of these things. But nobody was successful enough to do that. Why? Let me tell you why. You see, everybody else do what Kevin do by shouting, by going at war. But say God know, I deal with facts. And you see, when you can't counteract facts, when you can't use the fiction to counteract the facts, when you can't use misinformation to counteract the facts, the only thing you have to deal with is facts. So you have to connect facts with facts. You have to bring forth proof to your facts that you talk. Because me bring forth it. Now, let me show you this clip with one Kevin.
Say God no. You know, we are trying to rectify something when it comes to alkaline. And we are say, alkaline, we never see him with a woman yet. But this is my artist. Him name Vibes Cartel. And we always see him with a woman. Now, we not try if you come and say, but Kevin, me never see you with no youth yet. You're not no youth or nothing. What? Are you serious? You know watch me live them then. You know watch me live them. You need to watch me live them, man. God no. Since you know watch me live. So, me and your artist and I see same thing. So, me can't show my youth. Alright, tell Alkaline show one youth. Say God no. Tell Alkaline show one youth. Can't me just show you one youth. Me tired of una look excuse for Alkaline all over and over again. Una has a talk this and una has a talk that. Brother, me nah see uno I run out and show one girl with Alkaline a fuck or him used to fuck. And that we want to see. I wanna shut the fuck up. And topics that you guys would have been running with. Why would not run with this? The cancellation of 2 shows of Una God, of Una Batty Boss. Why Una not run out and talk about the cancellation of the show? Why Una you not talk about it? Say God no. What is the reason why Alkaline show is cancelled? Because you know more than everybody else, you know, a fool artist, you know, brother. Me can't tell you what's the reason why Vice Cartel Cayman Island show is a go. Because ticket sale is on the high note from him drop that ticket a sell. Within the first 30 minutes, Cayman Island was sold out. Jamaica, Freedom Street. Within the first 45 minutes, sold out. It's a bigger space. Malta, England. Within the first 20 minutes, tickets sold out. Guadeloupe. Within the first 10 minutes, tickets sold out. You're going to say, I'm exaggerating. I could do that because tickets sold out. You can't do nothing because ticket no sell out. Your artist is the arena closer. Is the arena. It might make arena look bad pan Jamaicans. Yeah. Your artist is not the arena sheller. Him walk and pick up the buckle after the arenas are finished. Vendettas, we have some arena phone clean. Cause cartel about to shell them done. As mean as uno artist is Alkaline. Alkaline never give nobody no strength in the music fraternity. And him never give no promoter no strength. But because him see CJ Milan and Cartel do them thing, him plan to fuck it up. And he did. Him fuck up a good relationship with Cartel and CJ Milan. Because when CJ Milan pick up that boy, thinking that the boy was the match to bring down Cartel, she never know say he was the match to make she look bad as a promoter to bring her back to our level of even promoting party, and all our party them I get canceled. CJ Milan never know that. Him show you up, CJ Milan. I think he was trying to be like Joe. Joe Bagnan, well, then name Joe Bagnan and this. Yo, I can't pronounce his name now, because I kind of have a little list. Joe, big up yourself. You don't know who me attack. Scatter. She a try to be like Uno. CJ Milan really a try to be like Uno. I have never yet to see one of Scatter and Joe them show cancel though. And Mavado, let me tell you something. You see, when time you did a war, a Scatter did not tell Adi, say, yeah, do song. Go for Scatter.
That's one Kevin. Him talk about Alkaline cancellation shows again. Now, one Kevin. Do you remember Costa Rica? That's number one. That Vybz Kartel, your boss, your idol, your god, claim that he and the promoter is working on fixing that situation. It never been fixed. That was a cancellation. And Vybz Kartel, the world boss, the god, the most powerful dancehall artist in the history of dancehall. That's number one cancellation. Make we talk about Houston, Texas. Do you remember about that show? Do you remember about that show? If I'm not lying, I think that show was supposed to take place in October 2025. Do you remember? Oh, guess you weren't paying attention. That's a cancellation for the god, Vybz Kartel. In a 2025. All of these shows that I'm talking about is happening in 2025. So that's two. Alkaline got two, right? Now, the funniest part about this is Alkaline show, first show cancelled Friday. Boom, Saturday and take a plane, private jet. Fly go over Ghana. They shut down the place. Yeah, you want to see what I go on? All right, let me show you.
Base 44 super agents, the next thing you can't live without. No setup.
Sunday morning, tell us in the comments right now, because Pretty Dan goes off on 6 TV and D official enough yours. Yeah man, Pretty Dan had a lot to say in which D responds to some of it. Vibes Cartel and Mofada scheduled to perform on the same stage in a while now, but people are saying some Cartel will about Mofada like the last time. Is that true viewers? We have to go talk about that. Speaking about Vibes Cartel, recent Vibes Cartel made a post of him and China K, and me I tell you viewers, China K goodly get one of the worst this in her life viewers. You have to go talk about that. Alkaline has finally arrived in Guyana for his sold out concert in viewers and subscribers. How no feel about that? Bounty Killer made this post and Spragga Benz agree with him viewers based upon a situation that are going on in Jamaica right now. So like, share and subscribe to the channel for what the latest and the greatest. Check this out. All this money viewers and subscribers, could you imagine going to a big
Okay? Yeah. Was it gunshots? I don't know.
A barrage of gunfire just outside the White House sent reporters and camera crews racing to the White House press briefing room Saturday.
President Trump has said a deal is close, only for the two sides to remain.
This footage capturing the terrifying moment when shots were fired as ABC News senior White House correspondent Selena Wong ducks for cover. According to the Secret Service, the shooting happened just after 6 p.m. when a man pulled a gun from his bag and began firing at officers near a White House security checkpoint, resulting in an exchange of gunfire with Secret Service agents. That shooting taking chunks out of the nearby Irish embassy and a gift shop. The gunman, identified as 21-year-old Nasir Best, was killed by Secret Service. A bystander was also struck. Tourists in the area were left shaken.
It was scary. I didn't understand what happened.
It's scary. I mean, we live in scary times. It seems like there's violence all the time.
According to court documents, Best was arrested last July for trying to enter another security checkpoint at the White House when he disobeyed orders to stop and claimed to be Jesus Christ. Taking to Truth Social, U.S. President Donald Trump, who was in the White House at the time of the shooting, thanked the Secret Service for taking swift and professional action against Best. Saturday's shooting marks the third shooting involving Secret Service agents in a month's time, following an alleged assassination attempt on Trump during the White House Correspondents' Dinner in April and a shooting near the Washington Monument as Vice President J.D. Vance's motorcade passed by just 3 weeks.
This AI-powered mug tells me when I need to hydrate.
During the Person interview, Sean Stone made some heavy allegations about Jay-Z that might explain why he loves doing this hand gesture, and it's not because of Rock Nation. He also shared his perspective on the alleged hidden structure operating in Hollywood, the industry connection to the spiritual, and what he claims is the hidden price of success most celebrities pretend is not real. Let's analyze the most important parts of this Tucker Carlson interview and highlight the most interesting claims. By the end of this video, you will have a better understanding on why Hollywood is the way it is. Sean Stone is not just anybody. He is not another outsider talking about what they think about the industry. He is actually a credited actor with roles in several big movies. He has been acting since 1986, featured in prominent movies like Natural Born Killers, JFK, and The Doors. His connection to the industry comes from his father, who is a big shot director named Oliver Stone. Oliver directed massive movies like Scarface and those films I mentioned his son was in. Sean Stone's industry connections make everything he said hit so much harder. He is not just anybody talking about what he thinks or has heard. He is an insider revealing what he actually experienced firsthand. When you hear some of the things he said about Hollywood, you're not gonna believe he was actually willing to admit these things. During the interview, Stone talks about a hidden organization he joined while in the industry.
How long were you a Mason? I mean, it's not like you ever like established like I'm going to. No, I wanted to initiate the 3 degrees. I entered.
He goes into detail on how he was initiated and recalls feeling a dark presence throughout the entire process. The most interesting thing he said was the sudden strange calls from numbers ending in 6 while going through these 3-degree rituals. When he would answer the call, what he heard was truly terrifying. Stone claimed that while going through this process, he got calls from dark voices demanding his soul.
Okay, so this is why I know this gets far out, but like in between,
But we're already pretty far out.
the initiation, the 1st degree and the 3rd degree, from in that time period, I would get phone calls from 666 numbers all the time. We want your soul, like just demonic voices. I want your soul. This kind of nonsense.
We got to get your take on day 26 when they was crying on Vlad's platform about bringing up the name, just bringing up Sean Combs' name, Diddy's name, where 5 grown men are crying in a room. Yeah. What did you take from that?
Like, did he like it?
Damn.
I'm sure if Diddy saw that, that gave him quite the tickle. That's how he left him. In tears. How many times do I have to say it? I said it on this couch. Why are you on this couch? They're strange. They're all bisexual. They doing weird stuff with kids.
I mean, they're grown men though. They're crying. I mean, it's like they're crying in unison, like at the same time. Like,
do you know what the stats are on traumatized human beings?
No.
You stay at the emotional maturity level that you were at the age you were affected. Your life stops until you become a survivor, until you decide to take your life back. The only thing I saw, because I couldn't even look at a lot of that, I was disgusted. Because to me, that whole thing, it was nothing but evidence of everything I've been saying. And people still took that light. But then again, what choice did they have? It was being served to them by that milk toast. You know, I'm still not understanding how people really have a hard time accepting Vlad for what he is. I ain't playing no games with you, Vlad, because I know what you are, I know who you are, and I know who's running you. DJ. From disc jockeys to dick jockeys.
Damn.
You a hoe. You want to talk about me? My catalog is amazing. The catalog that I never released is 10 times better than that. What you done to make you qualified? Touré is more qualified than you. And he's a whole fruitcake who signed his own nephew up to go work for the diddler when the diddler was doing his thing. Why was he in any Diddy documentaries? Why was he speaking anything about anything? Clearly, he was cool with it. He sent his family to go work with that monster.
Do you think that's why he came at you, Toure? Because
I think
he
he
actually
came at me the same reason I got shot and he came at me. They needed the boost. Y'all need to stop using.
Hi there. Would you like to receive a gift?
Incredible to me. Like, I really do believe, bro, these niggas IQ literally is fucking 85, bro. Like, I believe it, man. And that's a fact, by the way. The average black person's IQ is 85, chat. Just so you guys know. Niggas think I be kidding around when I say that shit. The average black person's IQ is literally 85. So, anyway, fucking incredible. I try, right? It's like I fucking, it's like the Linkin Park shit, bro. I tried so hard, you know? It got so far. But in the end, it doesn't matter because niggas are retarded. I can't save them. I can't save them. I can't help them critically think. Niggas are retarded, bro. So, anyway. Let me read some super chats, and then we'll get to the next topic. We're going to cover the White House next. Shout out to NASDAQ, almost at 30,000 history in the making, boys. HBO says, Strickland left because he knew this was BS and even said, no wonder people hate ya, Jays. Okay? And guys, we're going to get off YouTube here soon, so get ready to switch on over to Kick. Aiden said something about Fresh didn't want Fresh there because I responded to the Sneeko thing. I don't know about that. I think Fresh was there, bro. I don't know, though. I didn't go to Vegas, chat. Fresh went. Strickland left because he knew this. Oh, yes. Okay. Cletus Van Dam says, I thought you were joking about the black people not being able to read, but after seeing that video, I'm in complete disbelief. Bro, I'm telling you, bro, a lot of these niggas can't read. They have like some of the lowest literacy rates in America. Is it possible to find out where Iran's uranium came from if we're able to recover it? Is Trump committing coup for uranium one? They're not going to give him the uranium. I'm glad you're considering an OSS. Okay, got that one. All right, we're red. I think we're caught up. I think we're caught up. Oh.
Killed after shooting near the.
Now, for those of you that don't know, some dude went to the White House and shot at the shot at Secret Service, and that's not really a smart move. Okay. Not really a smart move to shoot at the Secret Service at the White House. But some people got a death wish, I guess. Free Poser Bob. I don't know what that said. I can't read all that. The picture that you took is small. Can't see it. I trained MMA for years. Now going to ground in a street fight is definitely a last resort. Also, bro, would you train MMA to have it on your repertoire? No, thanks. Boxing, I think, is way better for street fights than MMA. Definitely not a burner. BJJ guy, 15 years here. Unless you can end it in 30 seconds, stay off the ground. Your life is at risk in a public combat and avoid at all costs. It's a losing battle. There you go. BJJ guy for 15 years. He's saying it himself. Getting into a street fight on the ground is a bad move. Very bad move.
Again this morning.
Get ready, guys. We're going to switch off of YouTube here soon.
With the man who was killed after shooting near the White House. The bystander was also shot and is in critical condition.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, that bystander got shot by the Secret Service. Okay. Oh, and before we play this, I got something else interesting to show you guys. Literally, this is one of the CNN reporters when this shit happened. It's like women have like no survival skills. Look at this shit, bro. This is when the shots were going off. Man, the privilege of being a female. What?
What is that?
Sounds like
today, but this obviously.
Bruh. Zero survival skills. But that actually, you know what? You know what?
Comes just a couple of weeks after a shooting at the White House.
That's beautiful to see. You guys want to know why? This proves what I've always said. Men have civilized the world so much that women need zero survival skills to live nowadays. That is the patriarchy for you, gentlemen. That is the patriarchy. The patriarchy allows women to live in complete fucking bliss of the dangers of the world. They can hear a full-on gunfight happening and not know what's going on. The guy too, by the way. He's an idiot as well. But women even more so. That's how much we've civilized the world, chat. So whenever these women come in and complain and be like, the patriarchy's so bad. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. The patriarchy allows you to be a fucking retard like that and not know that there's a full-on gunfight. What's going on? Huh? What? You guys ever notice that women have like no reflexes, by the way? FYI. Quick little side tangent here. Have y'all niggas caught on to that shit, bro? That women have like no fucking reflexes, dude, at all? It's actually insane. It's actually insane. And if you don't believe me, if you got a sister or a mom or some shit, bro, literally. Oh, shit. Literally, bro. Throw a fucking football at her, see what happens. It's gonna hit. Hey, think fast. Throw a basketball. Bro, women have zero fucking reflexes, bro. Like zero. They got no hands. They got no reflexes. This is why they suck at video games, by the way. You guys ever wonder why women suck at video games? Their hand-eye coordination is trash compared to men. Think about that. Even in like, what the fuck? Bro, what the hell? Oh, he's like, wait, what? What's going on? Bro, every time this dude falls asleep, he does that shit. What's wrong with this nigga, man? Yo, that's like there's been other times I caught him, Trash, just that he's not on camera when he does it. But he sleeps like that all the time. I don't know why he does that, bro. Bro go to sleep like one hand like this. And I'm like, what is he dreaming about? Anyway, sorry, that like completely fucked up my thought process. Anyway, what was I saying? See, this nigga distracted me. God damn it. God damn it, this guy distracted me, bro. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. Throw a football at your sister, see what happens. Oh, shit. You know what I mean? Women have no hand-eye coordination, bro. It's just trash. Anyway, we're going to go into the White House shooting, guys. We're going to go into the White House shooting, then we're going to go into Hassan. As you guys know, Hassan got a subpoena from the feds. We're going to break that down. Okay, we're going to break down that subpoena. Bitch was on autopilot. Facts. So we're going to get off YouTube, guys. Getting off YouTube right now. Come on over to Kick. I'm going to get off Party and Twitter as well. Kick only, guys. I'm getting off Twitter, getting off Party. Kick only, ninjas. Come on over. Okay, YouTube is going down. Party's going down now. X going down now. YouTube going down now, guys. Link is pinned in the chat. Okay, ninjas?
OMG, y'all. Travelers swear by this one trick. What's up with Mom?
She's been scrolling travel advice for hours. Now she's got influencer brain.
Wonder what this luggage brand sent me? It's luggage. Vocal fraud. Time for a glow up. Hashtag paid partner. Stop scrolling. Keep scrolling. Stop scrolling.
You gotta use Kayak. They compare hundreds of sites so you always get your trip right.
Oh, Mama's back, fam. Illy.
Kayak. Got that right. David Muir, ABC's World News Tonight, America's most watched newscast. Now streaming same day with all the breaking news of the day on Disney Plus. Most watched, most trusted. Now on Disney Plus every night.
Breaking news tonight, reports of dozens of shots fired at the White House. The Secret Service clearing the White House North Lawn. Reporters told to rush inside, taking shelter in the briefing room. What we've just learned with late details coming in. First, the urgent operation underway in Southern California. The governor now declaring a state of emergency. Crews hosing down a chemical storage tank for a second day. Officials fearing a spill of toxic chemicals used to make plastics, or worse, an explosion that could endanger an entire neighborhood. 50,000 residents still under evacuation orders were live at the command center. Also developing tonight, President Trump says an agreement with Iran has been largely negotiated and that a framework of a peace deal will be announced shortly. But will Iran sign on to it, and what it could mean for the Strait of Hormuz and fuel prices? New details on the death of NASCAR champion Kyle Busch. His family revealing he died from severe pneumonia that progressed into sepsis. Tonight, the racing community mourning the 41-year-old father of two. The surging Ebola outbreak in Central Africa. Hundreds of suspected cases reported, nearly 200 dead. And the new procedures for screening passengers at U.S. airports with the World Cup less than 3 weeks away. The holiday weekend washout for much of the eastern half of the country and a major flood threat in the south. Our weather team is timing it out. Hawaii's Big Island rattled by a magnitude 6.0 earthquake. Rock slides reported and damage in multiple homes. SpaceX celebrating the latest test of the world's most powerful rocket, why the company is calling it a success despite some issues. Last call for a classic American beer that was once the top seller. And America Strong, the 7-year-old who became the youngest to summit El Capitan. Tonight, what he told us about breaking the record.
From ABC News World Headquarters in New York, this is World News Tonight.
Good evening, I'm Wade Johnson. We want to get right to our breaking news. Reports of dozens of shots fired near the White House. The Secret Service clearing the White House north lawn. News reporters rushing inside, taking shelter in the briefing room. ABC's senior White House correspondent, Selena Wang, was outside when this all unfolded. And Selena, you are now back outside. You were taking shelter in the briefing room for a moment. But what are you learning about what happened?
Yeah, we were just allowed back outside, and actually you can see I'm here on the north lawn. There's that gate for the White House, and right beyond it you can see the law enforcement vans, the police vans with the flashing lights. That is 17th Street and Pennsylvania Avenue. That is where Secret Service says they're aware of reports of shots being fired. We're also just hearing from FBI Director Kash Patel. He says that the FBI is on the scene and Secret Service is also responding to those shots fired near the White House grounds. He says he'll be updating the public as they're able to. Now, as you mentioned, we were actually just in our live shot position. You can see over there under the green tents, getting ready to tape for World News Tonight for this very show when suddenly we heard what sounded like dozens of gunshots fired. So we immediately got down. Then we heard yelling for us to evacuate into the press briefing room. So all of us in the White House press corps who were out here doing our evening news live shots, we all sprinted into the briefing room and were huddled there waiting to get updates. There was a Secret Service agent who was posted outside, so we were basically locked in, not able to leave. We were holed up there for about more than 30 minutes, and then eventually we were able to go safely back outside, but we are still awaiting more information about what exactly happened with.
Well, Selena, we are grateful you and the team are safe, and we appreciate your reporting tonight. Thank you. We move on now to the state of emergency in Southern California. Crews working around the clock to prevent an environmental disaster. A chemical leak coming from a large storage tank could cause a dangerous spill or an explosion. Authorities are calling this a, quote, crisis situation. Here's ABC's Jacqueline Lee reporting from the command center in Orange County.
Tonight, California Governor Gavin Newsom issuing a state of emergency in Orange County as officials race to contain a potentially catastrophic situation at a chemical plant. At least 50,000 people already forced to evacuate.
Got a knock on the door, and I was told we were supposed to leave. So I did what I was told, and I left.
With mandatory evacuations expanding in this densely populated area, at least a dozen schools were shut down. Nursing homes, hospitals, and fire stations also forced to evacuate.
If there is an explosion, how will this impact the environment and the residents who live here?
It would be devastating.
The crisis occurring at GKN Aerospace, which builds engines and landing gear for commercial and military aircraft. One of the tanks started leaking due to a broken valve, according to authorities. Firefighters and hazmat teams working around the clock to stop the leaking tank from exploding, putting their lives on the line to neutralize the chemical.
It's an additive that they put into the liquid that neutralizes the toxicity where the reaction is to it, kind of stabilizes it. The toxicity may still be there, the flammability is still there, but the reactivity is not.
A company spokesperson saying in a statement they are working with experts to resolve the issue quickly. Crews also trying to cool down the tank using sprinklers. Authorities say they're preparing for the possibility of the liquid chemical to leak out.
Wait, authorities say they are preparing for the tank to fail, but they are consulting with experts across the country to find solutions.
Still very much an active scene on the ground there. Jacqueline Lee, thank you. The White House is signaling tonight that the nearly 3-month-old war with Iran could be nearing an end. President Trump saying moments ago that a deal is, quote, largely negotiated, and it would include opening the Strait of Hormuz. Here's ABC's Alex Prochet.
Tonight, President Trump says a peace deal with Iran will be announced shortly. He says the agreement has largely been negotiated and remains subject to finalization by all parties. Trump vowing that this deal will open the Strait of Hormuz. Trump making the announcement after a call with Gulf leaders and officials from Pakistan, Turkey, Egypt, and a separate call with Israel's Prime Minister Netanyahu.
There's been some progress done.
Today, Iran's foreign ministry says the two sides are in the final stages of drafting a framework that would give 30 to 60 days to hash out a broader agreement.
They want to settle so badly. We have the greatest military.
It's been 2 months since Trump vowed to obliterate Iran's power plants within 48 hours if Iran didn't fully open the Strait of Hormuz. Yet tonight, the strait is still closed and the cost is hitting home. Gas prices soaring, the national average now up to $4.49, up $1.55 since the start of the war. And according to Gas Buddy, 16 states are on track to have their highest prices for gas on Memorial Day. Yet the president insisting the pain will be short-lived.
By the way, the oil prices are going to tumble as soon as I finish up with Iran.
But it's not just the gas at the pump, food and airfare all surging because of the war. Some Americans forced to pull back plans for the big travel weekend.
I know a lot of individuals who are suffering tremendously under increases in pricing for food, for gas, for everything.
Our thanks to Alex Brochet for that report. We're learning more tonight about the tragic and sudden death of NASCAR legend Kyle Busch. His family saying that the 41-year-old father of two died from severe pneumonia that progressed into sepsis. His passing triggering a wave of grief, tributes, and new questions tonight. Here's ABC's Morgan Norwood.
As fans and the NASCAR world prepare to honor Kyle Busch at the Coca-Cola 600 this weekend, his family now saying he died after serious pneumonia progressed into sepsis.
The most common cause of sepsis from infections is pneumonia, and it just overwhelms the body's immune system, and then that bacteria spreads to the blood, which causes this reaction.
That medical emergency unfolding Wednesday when Busch was at a Chevrolet racing simulator in North Carolina, according to the Associated Press. Dispatchers taking this frantic call for help.
Tell me exactly what's happened.
I've got an individual that's shortness of breath, very hot, thinks he's going to pass out, and is producing a little bit of blood, coughing up some blood.
Busch rushed to the hospital, his family announcing his death the next day. The father of two was just 41.
Even though the people who are most vulnerable for sepsis, for getting complications, are young children, the elderly, or people with underlying medical conditions, it really can affect anyone.
Busch's cause of death also raising questions about whether something may have been wrong weeks before he was rushed to the hospital. On May 10th, Busch requesting medical help at a race at Watkins Glen.
Tell him I need him after the race, please. I'm going to need a shot.
And 1 week later, Busch back on the track, pushing through to win the Truck Series event at Dover.
You can kind of still hear it. I'm still not great, but the cough was pretty substantial last week.
As fans remembered the racing titan, Richard Childress Racing rolling out the number 33, retiring the iconic number 8, now held for Busch's son Brexton.
And with Kyle Busch's presence will be felt all over the Charlotte Motor Speedway. Take a look. It's number 8 freshly painted on the grassy infield there. We're also learning that all 39 drivers in the Coca-Cola 600 will ride along with his decal in their cars.
All right, Morgan Norwood for us tonight. Thank you. Now to the urgent race to contain the Ebola outbreak in Central Africa. 3 Red Cross volunteers now among the newly reported cases. And with the World Cup less than 3 weeks away, what health officials here in the U.S. are doing to screen travelers from overseas. Here's ABC's Marcus Moore.
Tonight, as a deadly Ebola outbreak ravages parts of the Congo, the International Red Cross says 3 of its volunteers are among the new reported cases. The agency says they were infected in March, weeks before the latest outbreak was discovered, and they are among the first known cases. Now, there are nearly 750 suspected cases in the Democratic Republic of the Congo, including 176 deaths. And a number of infections reported in neighboring Uganda, including a death. As they try to stop the spread of the virus, health officials are facing numerous challenges in the region.
We are operating in a very complex environment, and the main challenges include community fears, misinformation, and rumors. Another challenge is that the population movement between health zones.
That misinformation part of the growing anger and frustration among the public. Last week, friends of some of the outbreak's victims setting a medical tent ablaze in the eastern part of the country, according to doctors there. A second medical tent set on fire last night, according to health officials. The Associated Press reporting at least 18 people with suspected Ebola ran from those tents where they were receiving treatment. It comes as health officials implement new measures to prevent the spread of the virus in the U.S. U.S. citizens who've been to impacted countries in the region are now funneled to airports in Virginia and Atlanta for temperature checks and health screenings. No foreign visitors from the region are allowed, including U.S. green card holders.
But our number one thing has to be, we can't have it affect the United States. We can't have Ebola cases coming here.
All of this is unfolding as the U.S. prepares to host the FIFA World Cup. The DRC's team, set for its first berth in 52 years, is expected to arrive in just a few weeks. The White House demanding that the team maintain a bubble in Europe where they are now for 21 days or risk being banned from entering the U.S. And tonight, Reuters reports that a team spokesperson has said that they are not changing their schedule.
And with that spokesperson, according to Reuters, is suggesting that the schedule isn't changing because their players are not traveling to the U.S. from the Congo. Meanwhile, doctors there say misinformation in the country and stigma surrounding the disease are creating a dynamic and complex situation.
Another concern in all of this. Okay, Marcus, thank you. Back here in the U.S., a 6.0 magnitude earthquake rocked Hawaii's Big Island on Friday night. Thousands of people reported feeling the shaking. Here's meteorologist Danny Beckstrom.
Tonight, a damaging 6.0 earthquake striking Hawaii's Big Island.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
The tremors felt throughout the state, shaking Hawaiians inside their homes just before 10 p.m.
These nice things are all smashed.
Several rock slides reported. This road just south of Hawaii's Captain Cook region on the island's west coast left impassable. Roughly 500 customers in the region without power, according to Hawaii County's mayor.
If you need to drive, please drive with caution. Roadway crews are out clearing debris.
Hawaii's Big Island is home to the Hawaii Volcano National Park, a popular tourist destination for its volcanic eruptions. The United States Geological Survey saying the quake was caused by stress due to bending of the oceanic plate and that it was not directly related to the volcanoes on the island.
And turning to the weather picture now, meteorologist Danny Beckstrom from our New York station WABC is joining me. Danny, you're also tracking this holiday weekend washout for much of the eastern half of the country.
Yeah, at least the Northeast warms up, dries out by Memorial Day plans Monday afternoon. But tonight and tomorrow stay soggy. I want to walk you through it. It is a cold rain in the Northeast, but stormy in the south. A severe thunderstorm watch in the Texas Panhandle tonight. Flood watches from Texas up through Ohio. We have a few more inches to go on top of already saturated ground. Good news for drought outlook, but tough timing with the holiday. At least the Northeast dries out as we move into Monday. Still could be unsettled in the morning, but the second half of the day looks salvageable with highs closer to seasonal averages. For the west, it's mainly hot and dry, some isolated thunderstorms in the Rockies, but the southeast will stay stormy into the week.
Some improvement, but we got to wait. Okay, thanks, Danny. Overseas now to the deadly coal mine explosion in China. At least 82 people were killed, dozens more hospitalized, and several still missing. ABC's Britt Clennett is tracking the developments. And Britt, what more are you learning about the blast?
With the death toll from that gas explosion here in northern China now at 82, officials revising it from 90, but now saying 2 people are missing in this country's worst mining disaster in 16 years. Hundreds of rescue workers are still operating at the site in Shanxi province. More than 120 people were taken to hospital following that explosion at about 7:30 on Friday night. Chinese President Xi Jinping, meanwhile, he's called for an investigation into what went wrong and said those responsible must be held to account. And with tonight, state media here reporting that officials running the mine have been taken into custody.
Okay, Britt Clennett with those breaking details. Now to the successful launch of SpaceX's massive Starship rocket. It comes as the company appears headed for a historic initial public offering that could make founder Elon Musk the world's first trillionaire. Let's bring in ABC's Andrew Dimbert. And Andrew, there were some challenges with this launch.
Some challenges, some issues, but SpaceX saying that this was overall a success. The company launching its biggest, most powerful Starship yet. This newly upgraded rocket blasting off from South Texas near the Mexican border. This was the company's 12th unmanned Starship test flight, deploying 20 mock Starlink satellites in space during the flight. Now, NASA is counting on Elon Musk's Starship for its Artemis program. This test flight was supposed to launch Thursday, and while there were some mechanical issues with the booster and Starship engines when the flight launched Friday, again, SpaceX says this was a success. The company also says that Starship is designed to be fully reusable, with long-term plans to carry both cargo and people to the moon and then eventually Mars. This rocket launched just days after Elon Musk also announced that he plans to take his company SpaceX public.
Andrew Dimbert, our thanks to you tonight. There's much more ahead on World News Tonight this Saturday. The search for answers after a deadly explosion and fire in New York City. And it's the end of an era for one of America's oldest beers. Next tonight. Next tonight, New York City fire officials are trying to determine what caused a series of explosions on board a barge. One person was killed, 34 firefighters and emergency medical workers were injured at the shipyard on Staten Island. Several barge workers were trapped below deck, but later rescued. The music world is remembering an artist who helped bring hip hop into the mainstream. Rob Bass was best known for the 1988 hit It Takes Two, along with his late partner DJ Easy Rock. Bass died after battling cancer. He was 59 years old. When we come back, will the home court advantage help the Cleveland Cavaliers? We'll preview Game 3. To the index now, the Cleveland Cavaliers hope a change of scenery makes a difference in the NBA's Eastern Conference Finals. The New York Knicks have different ideas, leading the series 2-0, winning Game 2 on Thursday at 109-93. Tonight, the series shifts to Cleveland, and you can watch Game 3 later this evening right here on ABC. It's last call for the beer that made Milwaukee famous. Today, a final batch of Schlitz beer is being brewed in Wisconsin. Schlitz was founded in 1849 and was once the largest brewer in the U.S. The label is now owned by former rival Pabst, which has decided to end production. Still ahead, his middle name is Danger, what a 7-year-old told us after setting a rock climbing record. Yeah, dude. Finally tonight, the little boy and the historic summit.
What did I say a lot?
History made at Yosemite National Park. 7-year-old Joey Danger Evermore, and yes, that is his middle name,
10!
Becoming the youngest person to ascend El Capitan.
It's nice and easy. Looking good.
Recognized as the world's largest granite cliff, rising 7,573 feet above sea level.
Yeah, dude. Woohoo! Buddy, last time. Say, I'm going to the moon. I'm coming to the moon!
The 5-day ascent up the sheer granite face made with his father and 2 brothers. The family of climbers from Colorado Springs. Joey, who was 6 when he started, turning 7 on the climb.
Yeah, dude.
Joey reacting to breaking the record, which was previously held by his older brother, Sam.
Breaking the record is really cool, and doing an impossible thing with my family means more with my dad up there. Look at this wild man. I'm the 3rd brother to climb El Capitan, and it's amazing.
And the adventure came with another surprise when Joey learned he has a sister on the way.
We found out we having a new baby, and it's a girl, and I'm taking her up. That's so cool, dude.
And tonight, Joey's proud dad, Joe, hoping to inspire others to dream big.
Do hard, big things with your kids. To be intentional, it's the best time of their life, and it's the best time of mine. It'll be the best time of yours.
Just incredible. Have a great night.
David Muir, the most trusted anchor in America, the most watched anchor in America. Thank you for making World News Tonight with David Muir the #1 newscast in America.
Dah, sesek benda ni. One time, one.